Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Conley out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Randall. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Randall against Towns. From 10 feet out, it's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against the Brooklyn Nets. Bridges misses. Here is Conley. 9 points last game. Pass to McDaniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops from McDaniels.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
And McDaniels drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Runs in the pass to Towns. Towns a screen on Randall. And Towns throws it down.
Well, Towns gives you some interesting options in the two-man game. He can both pick and roll and pick and pop.
Conley the pass to Gobert. McDaniels against Brunson. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And what you love about Anunoby, he just keeps working. He just keeps coming at you.
New York shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
That's good from Anunoby.
And we talk about great two-way players in this league. Anunoby is at the top of that list.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Brunson. His last outing, 16 points for him. Anunoby finds Towns. Over Gobert. New York, no good that time either.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Back to McDaniel. Kept alive, Minnesota. Another miss by Minnesota.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Runs in the pass to Towns. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
McDaniels outside. Randall outside. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Towns against Gobert. Towns kicks to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
To the middle, it's deflected. Towns with the steal. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 6. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Can they get it? And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, nice timing in the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
Towns a screen on DiVincenzo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here is Conley. Still yet to score. McDaniels passes to Gobert. DiVincenzo against Brunson. Towns wide open. New York missing again.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And the rejection by Towns. Down low, here's Anunoby. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. And Bridges with the block.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Anunoby, no good. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, that's what Gobert brings to this offense. Spaces the floor vertically.
You know, Stan, even at this late stage of his career, Mike Conley brings tremendous value to the team.
He sure does, Kevin. And look, we know this. No one brings more discipline and professionalism on a nightly basis. He keeps this team poised, he keeps his team organized, and he's a great mentor to the young players on this team.
Outside Conley. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, look, Conley's known as a great passer, but he's also a fantastic three-point shooter.
Bridges against McDaniel. Shamet with it. 11 points last game. Fires the three. And rebounded by McDaniels. Now Conley. Pass to McDaniels. To the inside. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Well, that's the thing about DiVincenzo. He stays active at both ends.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Clarkson comes in for Landry Shamet. So a moment now to see the story for Julius Randle. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to specific matchups and style of play. Sometimes you have a difficulty with a team that shouldn't be on your level.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. He's perfect from the line this time.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
McDaniels finds Conley. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Knicks with the lead. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you, Kev.
Hasn't bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Outside, Reed. Gets in there. Conley with the assist.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Out to Clarkson. From deep three-point land. A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels passes to Randle. Banked in off the glass.
Well, Randle doesn't back down from physical coverage. In fact, he welcomes the challenge.
Runs in the pass to Towns. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Knicks.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Yabusele, he's checked in for Anunoby. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Randle no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. Bridges for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Randle surveying the D. Pass to Reed. Conley with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Conley's got his second bucket.
Right back at you. Conley's a counter-puncher. He knows when his team needs a lift. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Now here's Conley. He's got 6. Outside, Reed. From downtown, and it's Conley that time on the assist from Reed. 9 points in the game so far.
Just a veteran play by Conley there, giving the D no time to react off the catch.
Park kicks to Yabusele. Pass to Bridges. The tray. By Conley with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Randall, defended by Yabusele. Randall no good.
Well, you look at the score in this game, it's not reflective of the night he's had. He's struggled.
Bridges misses. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
And here we can check out the story on Julius Randle. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
For the Knicks, Akporti's checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mikal Bridges. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Miller comes in for Randall, and Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. And he makes both free throws. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Yabusele. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 5 now.
And Clarkson can drain them with ease from that range. No problem for him on that 3.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
Well, if you want to know where commitment and hard work can get you, follow Naz Reid's career. Everyone who counted him out is eating their words right now.
The Knicks making a switch here. Diawara's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hart. And he makes good on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Reed. The shot will not fall. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Dillingham. Naz Reid out there with Clark. It's Beringer in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Here's McBride. Scoreless thus far. Yabusele passes to Bridges from outside the arc. And the Knicks miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Dillingham. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here. Shamit's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Ingles is checked in. Clock at 6. That's short off the rim. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. Yabusele setting a screen for Hart. And the Knicks miss again. Timberwolves leading by 4. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Hits the three-point bomb. Dillingham's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Yabusele. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Outside, Reed. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Dillingham. And the 3 off target. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Bridges outside. With the teardrop. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's McBride. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Clark. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Shannon, no good. Knicks trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Hart. Off target from outside. For Minnesota, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Ingles with the screen for Dillingham. Pass to Shannon. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Shannon's got 8 points.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Stan Nasreed is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Nasreed, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and, yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Anthony Towns checked in for Yabusele, and the Timberwolves making a change here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Clark off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Pass to Towns. Wants to get it to Shamet and does. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now Reed, defended by Towns. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for New York. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And so it's New York with it. Outside, Towns. Just 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, that's one way to try to slow Cat down inside.
The Knicks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
Well, since being selected first overall back in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been such an incredible force for his career, averaging a double-double, someone you can build around.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Good on the second free throw.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
Pass to DiVincenzo. To the middle. And finished off by McDaniel.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Towns for 3. New York, no good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to DiVincenzo. It's good from long range. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
McBride with the ball. He has yet to score. Randall against Hart. And here is Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Gobert pulls it in.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Timberwolves passing it around. Inside. He slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, they could feel that dunk all the way in France. Gobert with the huge dunk.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T connected cam. Now here's Hart. Towns a screen on Randall. Hart with it. McDaniels picks him up. Hart with a screen on Clark. McBride on the wing. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And McBride gets it to go. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A different look for New York. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Minnesota. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. McDaniels outside. Conley kicks to McDaniels. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Randall outside. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. No good on the 3. Knicks trail by 11. Clarkson finds Brunson. Now Hart. Left side, Towns. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Yeah, with his size and build, Towns can be very forceful inside, and no one was able to stop him.
Now here's Gobert. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels on the wing. And here's Gobert, defended by Towns.
Well, when you're the size of Gobert, you're already living above the rim.
Towns, a screen on Randall. Now Clarkson. Left side, Towns.
And checking out the stats for Brunson. Great showing for him last season. Putting up about 26 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yeah, their entire system would look different if they didn't have this guy to depend on.
And he makes the first.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. And he can't hit the second. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality. And that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. The free throw drops for Towns. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Timberwolves leading by 11. Pass to Randall. Randall is doubled. Conley left side. Here's Reid. Timberwolves passing it around. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Randall dishes to Conley. McDaniels outside. Pass to Randall. Now DiVincenzo. Offline with his 3. There's Shamet. A three-pointer, no good. Minnesota shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. Randall kicks to McDaniels. Taps in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others. And I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
And here is Conley after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, that's a good sign for McDaniels. They need him to shoot with confidence.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Clarkson. Shamet kicks to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Outside, Towns. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 17. DiVincenzo passes to Conley. Now, here's McDaniel. Defended by Bridges. McDaniels outside. 4 on the clock, and a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Bridges passes to Towns.
Well, you know, usually you want to foul a 7-footer, but not Towns. He's excellent at the line.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves leading by 16. Reed with a screen on Brunson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Randall. Picked by Reed. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's an 18-point game. 3 seconds left. The shot from the low post is good. Towns has got 18 points. And so it's Minnesota in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for Minnesota, I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the New York Knicks.
They say live by the three, die by the three. Right now, they are on life support.
Agreed. They're shooting their way right out of this.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. Landry Shamet is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Here's Brunson after the basket by Minnesota.
And now a look at Rudy Gobert here. Last season, he played outstanding. 3rd in shooting percentage, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. First one falls for him. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. And Towns drops them both.
And maybe he's getting his feel back. It hasn't been his day at the line, and that's not something we say very often.
Now here's Reed. Pass to Randall. McDaniels outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Bridges. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bridges kicks to Towns. Brunson against Reed. Anunoby has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. DiVincenzo passes to Conley. Randall outside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Towns. 20 points for him. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. DiVincenzo passes to Reed. Out to Conley. Randall outside. From deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by Towns.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now Shamet after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Reed with the block.
Outstanding defense by Reed there. He understands the importance of protecting the basket.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Well, this will make you a little uneasy, missing 4 in a row to start the third.
Conley surveying the D. McDaniels passes to Reed. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
Well, last season, what stood out about this team was their three-point shooting. They shot a very high percentage from distance.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Reed. Knicks trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Now here is Conley. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Towns against Reed. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby left side. Pass to Towns. To end the drought. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McDaniels outside. And the wide open shot from Reed. Here's Randall. Towns with the defensive effort. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And we see a chart here for the shooting performance for Julius Randle.
And the story of the game for him has really been painful. I mean, he's tried to get things going, but for whatever reason, between the defense and just his rhythm tonight, the touch just hasn't been there.
Now here's Brunson. No scoring in this one. Towns against Reed. Towns kicks to Shamet. Brunson with a clean look. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Pass to Reed. Now here's Randall. Launches it. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a face.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo, how he performed last season. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Towns against Reed. Towns looking around. Back to Bridges. Shoots over McDaniel. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Towns.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
To the wing on the left. Randall against Anunoby. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Julius Randle shooting. That one goes on Anunoby. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
That one misses for Randall.
Well, you look at Julius Randle, his stats over his career. He's a forward who chips in different ways. An excellent passer for his size.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game. Daniels is checked in for Randall. Reed the pass to Clark. Back to Reed. Clock at 6. The three for DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Brunson, and the Knicks good for 2.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Now here's DiVincenzo. 11 points in the game, and it's good for 2. McDaniels got 12 in the game.
Well, McDaniels has really found a flow offensively, and he's just going to ride it as long as he can.
Back to Bridges. Stolen by McDaniels. Clark against Hart. Clark kicks to McDaniels, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And let's check out some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns. He's coming off an excellent season, second in rebounding. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. Now here's Towns. 20 points for him, 6 on the shot clock.
Reed with the block. On that play, notice how Reed was in the right spot. That is important for a block.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. No good from the wing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Reed with a screen for McDaniels. And it's Clark in the corner. Pass to DiVincenzo. The three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brunson, no good.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Over in the corner, Conley. Now, here's Reed. Reed with a screen on Hart. Back to Reed. And Reed throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, that's what teamwork is all about. Reed sets a selfless screen and ends up getting himself open.
Bridges outside. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. That's 12 points for Mikal Bridges.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Reed gets the bucket.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Naz Reid with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, they've failed to break this guy's rhythm. Maybe a break in the action will help.
So for the Knicks, Ersan Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 5. Out to Bridges. Stolen away. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
.119 left to play in the third. Clarkson finds Yabusele. Reed with the block.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
Pass to Dillingham. Reed with a screen for Dillingham. And Reed throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And here is Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to Randall. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Dillingham. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Dillingham's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Clark against Bridges. Will it go? The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Pass to Randall. Three-pointer. That shot off. Naz Reid has been on display for the Timberwolves. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So on the floor for Minnesota, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then it's Gillingham, and it's Clark in at the 3 spot. Count it, good. Towns has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Knicks.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Hard bounce pass. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Here's Dillingham, defended by McBride. Reed misses.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And Hart has it in the corner. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Three-pointer, Randall. It's rebounded by New York.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now here's Randall. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, took him no time at all on that one.
Few guys take as many mid-range jumpers as Randall, the lefty. Very confident from this area.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Towns sets the pick for Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. No coverage that time. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
Here's Gillingham. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Goes up at the stripe. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's McBride. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Gillingham drills it from outside.
Boy, he's really turned it around since the break. In a bit of a rhythm now.
Pass to McBride. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Minnesota calls timeout. The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. On defense, the Knicks. Pass to Shannon. Randall against Anunoby. And stolen by Hart. In the corner. Shamet with it. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Here's Dillingham. Randall outside. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Bridges, he's checked in for Hart, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Conley, the pass to Randall. Now here's Gobert. And here's Conley outside. Good on the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to be Towns shooting. That's on Jaden McDaniels. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Gershon Yabusele, he's checked in for the Knicks. And both free throws good for Highland. The Knicks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
On the free throw, no good. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
Here's Beringer. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And stolen by Anunoby. Brunson right side.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. Landry Shamet comes in for Josh Hart. That one falls for Brunson.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller size, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
Now, here's Shamet. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Shannon's checked in. Timberwolves leading by 22. Now Dillingham. Out to Miller. Puts up a three. Sinks the triple. Miller's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Towns. Reed with the rebound. Here's Shannon. He's covered by Shannon, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Dillingham. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game. Left side, Towns. And here's Brunson. That's no good. That miss makes him 5 for 11 from the field. Bridges against Clark. Pass to Reed. Reed with a screen for Dillingham. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit from in close. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Bridges for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight. Clark outside. Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. And here is Shamet. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Towns. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Towns has got 31.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Now Dillingham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, easy call.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Take a break.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Pass to Bridges. Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Timberwolves leading by 21. Clark outside. Now Dillingham. Pass to Reed. Here's Beranger, defended by Towns. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now here's Towns. No good from outside. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Clark. 1:27 left in the fourth. Now here's Reed. Nailed from three-point land. Reed's got 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Naz Reid.
Well, the defense he played is what jumps out to me. Did a fantastic job to bother shooters, and he's got the blocks to show for it.
Clark outside. Outside, Reed. Pass to Clark. Here's Highland. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Brunson outside. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Naz Reid.